Hey folks, welcome back to MusicalConman plays Slay the Spire. I am playing at a different location than my usual. I happen to be house sitting, which means I have some lovely, beautiful fuzzy kittens hanging out right behind me, and they definitely won't distract me while I play. Will you? No, you won't, you cute little thing. Pet, pet, pet. Oh, I'm sorry, you can go back to your nap. Oh, but I can pet you while you nap. Anyway. Last time we played the Defect, this time we are going to play the Watcher. We got all these people up to Ascension 4, let's get you up there. And we've got 2 unlocks remaining. So we've got all the unlocks for these 2. And 1 each for Defect, 2 for Watcher. We need to get 1 more point to get the next unlock. So as long as we don't die on the very first floor, I think we've got it. Okay, random rare, random rare card, random common relic, random rare relic, or random boss relic. These are all kind of interesting. Now, one thing that might be fun is, at some point, there's a challenge I want to do, which is to beat the game with only 1 relic. So, I kind of want to finish that. It's one of the achievements. I kind of want to finish that achievement while we are at a low difficulty level, because it's going to be a lot harder later on to win without relics. So let's try getting a random boss relic. Okay, Cursed Key. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Cool. So, we're going to try winning with only 1 relic this game. That relic is going to give us 4 energy, so that's a good start. So we'll full block and do a strike here. We'll enter Calm. We could attempt this on any character. I'm just doing the Watcher because that's what's here. So let's enter Wrath. I don't mind ending the turn in Wrath because we can probably just kill it next turn. Yeah. And the thing is, if we couldn't kill it, it would be because we didn't draw any attacks, which would mean our hand is full of defense. Fire Potion is nice early on. I'll take a Crush Joints, apply some Vulnerable. Card draw is a little better with more energy, but we don't have good cards yet. So, do that. So since we're not going... Normally we want to fight a lot of elites, because they give relics, in addition to rare card rewards and lots of gold. We still like rare card rewards and lots of gold, but we're not going to be taking any relics, so campfires are probably better than elites now. So if we go this path, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 campfires, and we'll fight 2 elites along the way, which is fine. We'll still get the other benefits from them. So we do want to fight 3 regular fights before our first elite. We want to get some card rewards. This is a really good boss relic for this challenge, by the way, because you only open chests to get relics, but since we don't want relics, we're not even going to open these chests. So, Cursed Key, hopefully our only relic for the run. Okay, we could deal 8 and then 3 strikes for another 18 is 26, or we could defend, do 8 and then do 9 twice, which is also 18. So it is also 26. So it is the exact same either way. Because if we play the skill first, it makes it vulnerable. Okay, Eruption does 9, Strike does 12, so that would not kill it. Pardon me. Only a little allergic to cats. I think let's just go ahead and full block here. We could have gone into Eruption, end our turn in Wrath, take 2 damage, but I think we can just kill it here. So no damage needed. Take some gold, take an energy potion, and I like a Flying Sleeves. Just retain. It's a nice way to just wait until we enter Wrath, then blast them. Third Eye is interesting. I don't think Prostrate is it. There's not a card called Prostate. Let me see. 9 plus 24 is 33. And that's the Watcher. And that's the Watcher. A little more money. Follow-up or Crescendo? Follow-up helps us save energy, but we have 4 energy to start with. I kind of like a Crescendo. But maybe we just need another Strike Plus. I'd like something better than Crescendo. I'd really like a Tantrum. Maybe I'm being greedy. Maybe I should just take it. Alright, we can remove a card for our deck, or we can save our money for this shop. If we could also remove a card from our deck, skip the shop, and do an extra fight. I'm fine with that. So let's get rid of a strike. 100 gold. I don't think there's that much we really want from a shop for 100 gold, and I think we're strong enough to do this. We'll just full block, deal a little bit of damage. The one vulnerable will go away. Okay, so it's going to entangle us so that we cannot play any attacks next turn. Alright, well, we're going to take 6 damage. And that's what we're going to do. And we'll kill it this turn, right? Yeah, definitely. 8 twice, it's definitely enough. So we take 6 damage, we get another potion, a little more gold, and I like Battle Hymn. At the start of each turn, add a smite into your hand. That's especially nice because we have extra energy, so we can that just gives us a way to spend 1 energy every turn. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. Crush Joints for vulnerable could be good, but I like Battle Hymn innate to just really start getting those smites. We're going to be fighting Slime Boss, so being able to guarantee that we start getting a bunch of smites really quick, I think will be pretty good. So, on to Elite, and reminder, I need to not take the Relic reward at the end of this. I could full block for 2 energy, and then strike for 1, or I could take 2 damage, and then strike for 1, and by 1, I mean 6. I'd rather enter column and take 2 damage. And I'd rather play a strike than block 2 damage. So, okay. Time to do some math. 9. Then, so if you do 9, that's at 24 health. So then, Smite will kill it. And then, 14. Okay, so before we double, that's 7, 13, and 21. So that doubles to 42. So we can kill both of them. Cool. We are going to end our turn in Wrath. Let's play a Defend, so that we can activate Crush Joints next turn. We are going to get a Smite, so Battle Hymn is really good in this fight, because the big danger of this fight is they fill your deck with garbage, so then you have a bunch of energy but no cards to spend, and Battle Hymn means you have cards to spend every turn. So, thanks Battle Hymn. We are going to finish this fight without taking any damage, or really needing... I almost took it. That would have been a shame. Okay. Ooh. I like Wish. Sansa Time is really good offensively. But we already have Battle Hymn, so we're already going to have our handful of stuff to retain. Mental Fortress is a good block card. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block, but this is a rare card, and it's just a very greedy choice. We get to get a bunch of gold. Now the thing is, we can't really spend that gold on relics, so that gets rid of one of the main reasons gold is good, but 6 plated armor or 3 strength are still good things to have. Skip Relic. To the upgrade. 2 vulnerable, or upgrade Wish. I'm gonna upgrade Wish. I think one thing that could help a deck with no relics is just to have a smaller deck. Hold on, I'm gonna respond briefly to a text message. I'm gonna tell them that a little later is fine, so that I can record this full Spire in one go. Alright, so we are not opening this chest. Skip chest. Curses are bad, and relics are also bad. Upgrades are good, so we're just going to try and have a fully upgraded deck, and Wish will let us get a lot of money to go to a lot of shops to remove a lot of cards. Upgrades are a bigger priority, of course. Okay. I think this is a good play, so we can use this to gain 4 strength. And then we can just start doing our battle hymn. We could also gain 8 plated armor. Either way, we battle him first, because we want to play Wish second for Crush Joints. We want to play a skill last this turn. Four strength helps us kill it really fast, but we're not going to draw Wrath for a couple turns. So I'm going to gain 8 plated armor. That way we can block a bit every turn without having to actually play block cards. So we'll Crush Joints, we'll strike. And the question is, do we play these, or do we wait for Wrath again? I think we enter Vigilance. It's going to block for 8, but increase our damage by 2, so it's still a net block. And then, if we had drawn Eruption this turn, it was a 1 in... We were only drawing 1 card out of the old pile, so it was low odds. If we'd drawn Eruption this turn, it would have done much damage. So can we just kill it this turn? Yeah, we can totally just kill it this turn. No potions required. Only took a little damage. Maw Bank. Whenever you climb a full... Right, it's a relic. Don't take it. Okay. Ooh, fasting is interesting. We do have 4 energy. We're never going to get more than that. And we're never going to get relics that help us get rid of that debuff. We have this to gain strength. I'm fine playing with... I want to try out fasting. We start with extra energy. Don't take it. We're taking a lot of upgrades, so let's upgrade that. Don't open it. Yikes. Alright. Bit of a painful turn. Let's block for what we can, make it vulnerable, and play our battle hymn. Okay, so we can split it this turn, and I think we should. We can fast. And that's a kill with all that strength. We can take a potion. I don't think that's better than what we've got. We don't really have any block. I like it. These are both powers that I like, but Protect is just a good front-loaded block card. And we haven't added any front-loaded block into our deck. And it's good against the Slime Boss. We could upgrade Flying Sleeves for more damage, but we've already got our handful of smites. If we had taken Battle Hymn, I would have not have taken Flying Sleeves if we already had Battle Hymn. Let's upgrade our Protect. That way, if we, for some reason, decide not to split it on before turn 3, it'll still be alright. Okay, so we have a choice to make here. We could make it vulnerable. We could defend... Sorry, we could Eruption, defend, Crush Joints. That would deal a bunch of damage and leave it vulnerable, but it would not put us into... It would not get our Battle Hymn active. On the other hand, we don't have any other way to enter Wrath. We could also Energy Potion to do both. Because we have 6 energy of cards in our hand. Honestly, I think this is fine. So, Eruption, Defend, Crush Joints, Strike, Battle Hymn. And that's going to ensure that we almost certainly just crush this fight. That deals 18, so that would bring it down to 75, which does not split. Now we can gain strength. If we had gained the strength first, we would have split it this turn, and we don't want that. So now we're going to kill it. 32, 22, and that. I felt like it was worth an energy potion to ensure a guaranteed kill. Alpha. Alpha, Beta, Omega is a great way to deal a ton of damage if you have really good block, but we have mostly damage. Judgment, I don't think we need. I think we have enough damage. So let's take a Deus Ex. If we're playing fasting, Deus Ex can be good. If we've got some expensive cards. Yeah, I'll take a little extra energy. The skip button is also not bad here. I don't think Alpha, Beta, Omega is... I really want to try a run using those, because I never really take that trio of cards, that combo. But I think I want to be trying one wacky thing per video, not trying to get too deep over my head, because I don't want to just lose. Because if I lose super early... I mean, I can open this chest, but I'm not going to. This will not give me a curse to open, but still not going to open it. It would just tempt me. Alright, events are good. Shops are good. Campfires are good. So we could shop, campfire, elite, campfire. There's also more shops this way, more campfires, but... Sorry, more elites this way, another campfire. What's the most campfires we can do this act? We could do 1, 2, 3, and then the final. Or 1, 2, and then the final. We could fight the super elite this round, but that doesn't take us to any shops. So if we go this way, we get shop, campfire, campfire, shop, campfire. That's fine. Well, let's do that. That way we can remove some more strikes. We are getting attacked here. I'm just going to gain some plated armor. And let's play a battle hymn. I'm okay with taking 4 damage to get a good power going. Okay, we could block for 30. Oh wait, right, we have that plated armor, so we're fully blocked. Let's take away some of its armor. I don't think we're trying to kill next turn, are we? I don't know, maybe we should have been. Okay, so that's 9, then 29, then this goes times 2 plus 50% is just times 3, so 29 plus 36 is 65. Yeah. And then another 18 is 80. Enough. Enough that I don't have to do the math anymore. So we've taken 4 damage and added a card to our deck. Third eye is some scry. We have a crush joints and it's serving us pretty well. I like an inner piece. I'd like to start changing stances more often. And it's already upgraded. Drawing cards is good if we start with extra energy. Duplicate a card in your deck. What do we want more of? Another Wish Plus could be pretty good. You can get a lot of gold, and the plated armor and strength are really nice. Another fasting would bring us down to 2 energy per turn if we blade them, and I don't think we want that. Crush joints, eh. Protect plus, inner piece plus, eh. I think Wish is good. So it's a slow scaling thing, but it'll be good for later. Alright, do we want to play this for strength, for defense, or for gold? We're not buying any relics, so we're only buying cards and card removal, and maybe potions. We're certainly playing it. We have a protect, so I'm a little less worried about playing it for defense. Also, we have another one of these. You know what? We have another one we can play for gold. If we want to play that for gold later, we should play this for defense now. Okay. We have a bunch of defends coming up next turn. We'll enter Calm. And we'll play a strike and retain a bunch of good stuff. Fasting, then we can block pretty easy. We could have played. We should have played the follow-up first, but I was thinking about if we wanted to try and do more damage with it. But this is fine. I think we're just gonna save all of these attacks. Let's just fully block. We're retaining a lot of smites, and I feel confident that when we want to, we can finish the enemy pretty thoroughly. Alright, gain some gold. We've got a lot of strength and dexterity, so as soon as we go into Wrath, we are just going to blast him. So 13, then we'll have 3 new energy. And that's 32 times 3 is going to be a bunch. It has a bunch of health, but not more than this. Another potion? So we want to worship. Worship could be a good finisher. A Reach Heaven is also not bad at all. It gives us a good attack to retain, but we already have a way. Battle Hymn means whenever we want to spend energy on attacks, we can usually spend all our energy on attacks. Let's take Worship. Worship will be good. So Worship is gain 5 mantra when you obtain 10 mantra, enter Divinity. So basically if we play Worship twice, our hand is full of smites that now deal triple damage. Alright. No relics. Talk to the Hand I really like. We could take an Indignation. We don't have any area of effect damage, so a Consecrate might be good for that, and Consecrate gets a lot better when you have more strength, because it's applying to multiple enemies. We have enough money to do whatever we want here. We could take an Apotheosis, but most of our important cards are already upgraded, so I wonder, does spending 2 energy and a card draw to upgrade the rest of our cards, does that actually make our deck worse? Definitely want a Talk to the Hand. Definitely want to remove a Strike. I'm thinking about an Indignation and a Consecrate. Indignation is a way to apply Vulnerable, but we have a way to apply Vulnerable. It is a way to apply Wrath, but our deck is pretty small, so 20 cards, but the thing is, several of them exhaust. We got 2 powers and 3 exhaust cards, so our deck is only 15 cards big on the second time through, so it doesn't take that long to draw Eruption again. Let's take Consecrate, and you know what, we took an extra Calm card, let's take an extra Wrath card just to let us switch more often, and I think that's good enough. I would take another Fasting if we had Deva form, but we don't. This might be a good plated armor one. We could get a bunch of powers in play. If we gain 8 plated armor and use our Essence of Steel, that could be good. Okay, so we got 1, 2... Okay, we got 4, 7 energy worth of stuff. We can't do all of it, so I think we skip the Crush Joints. Just get some defense. No point having potions if you're not going to spend them. Is Fasting better than just Crush Joints? How quickly can we just kill this thing next turn if it's vulnerable? Not that quickly. And we've got 12 plated armor, so I think we can do okay with 1 less energy at the start of each turn. We could draw a bunch of cards. Or we could go Inner Peace, Eruption, Vigilance. To just enter and leave Wrath and get some block. I mean, Vigilance, Inner Peace draws a bunch of cards, but that doesn't really do anything for us is the issue. I don't think it's safe to end our turn in Wrath. But if we want to Inner Peace Vigilance, we should always Eruption first, because it's free damage. I haven't played decks with these cards really. It's interesting. Talk to the Hand is going to be really nice on the big one. And Consecrate makes it so that we are fully blocked. So let's play a Worship. So next time we draw Worship, we will enter Divinity, we will get a bunch of energy, and it will be awesome. We can play Defend, and we're fully blocked. I could have also wished for Plated Armor, and that might have been better. Could have also done Strike, Follow-Up, some other stuff. A few ways to play this turn, but we're okay not wishing for money here, because again, we're not buying relics, so we probably have enough money to buy all the cards we want. Indignation, Vigilance spends 1 energy, so it gets 2 from leaving Calm. Then we get back in Calm, so we spend 1 energy for 9 block. We could just kill it this turn. As a matter of fact, we can totally end our turn in Wrath safely, because we can absolutely murder that second one, so let's just do that. And let's enter Divinity. Hello, Divinity. Now 1 Smite. So this deals 42 damage, and now Divinity is times 3, then Vulnerable is another 50%, so plus we have Strength. So the Smite now does 72 damage for 1 energy. We get a Speed Potion. Wave of the Hand is a good way to get a lot of weak. Wave of the Hand, we have a few different ways to get block. We've got Talk to the Hand, and we've got Plated Armor from Wish. Windmill Strike is an attack that retains, and Battle Hymn has solved that problem for us. We have attacks that retain. So the question is, do we want a block card that gets bigger over time? Or do we want a Wave of the Hand? We don't have any way to apply weak. I really like that. Upgrade time. Talk to the Hand is a really good upgrade. Wave of the Hand is a really good upgrade. These cards are very handy. The rest I don't see as that interesting. 2 weak is a lot more than 1 weak. But 3 block is a little more than 2 block. I think we take Wave of the Hand. We already have Plated Armor for just regular blocking. Inner Peace, Battle Hymn, Defend, Follow-Up. If we Eruption Follow-Up, that's 9 plus 14, so 23. So Fire Potion does not kill. I'd really like to kill one of these this turn, but I would have to use multiple potions to do it. We could also just take 15, so they're getting attacked for 29, so if we just defend... Yikes, that's a lot of damage. I think Battle Hymn might be too slow. But we don't have many other attacks without Battle Hymn. I think we have to play it. Alright, I'm gonna commit to Dreaming. Then we Eruption, follow up Inner Peace. And then we can spend 1 more energy on an attack, hopefully, and if not, we just Battle Hymn. Do I want Strength? Plated Armor? If we get Strength, that helps us in the fight. But we have to live long enough. Let's block for 8, and then we'll take 21. We are weak now, which sucks. Okay, Wave of the Hand is going to be... Wave of the Hand will be nice thanks to our Plated Armor. Thank goodness we have that. Yikes. This is a rough turn. So we Wave of the Hand, we Consecrate. I guess we fast. I guess we'll just play a Smite. You know what? I could have killed that thing if I had played both of these and used my potion. Okay, so we're being attacked for 21. Next turn, that will keep us from playing any further attacks, which is bad. We have 4 strength now, though. So if we enter Wrath, this is 16 twice, so 32. So we do that on this, and then just kill it, or this, and then kill it with a potion. And then this is also 32, so we could kill that. Yeah, so then we just take 14. It'd be nice if we could afford to play Talk to the Hand, but we cannot. Thank you, potion. We are going to take 15 damage here. Well, 12. But we are going to survive a pretty tough elite fight with no relics. Crush joints. And Smite will kill it, so we can do that. Then we can kill with that, so let's get a little bit of gold. Alright, tough fight. Don't take the relic. Ambrosia, enter Divinity Stance. That's a really nice potion. Nirvana, whenever you scry, gain 4 block. That would be really nice, but we never scry. This is another front-loaded block card, so it's right now it's just Protect that does front-loaded block in our deck. Wish is block over time. It's pretty bad front-loaded block. I'd like the power, but we don't have any scry. I'd like this, but does it clutter our deck? I mean, the other thing is, one nice thing about this card is if we gain a bunch of dexterity through fasting, this is 2 things that we can spend that dexterity on, so it applies twice. I think we probably want to rest before the boss, but do we need to rest before the hallway fights? I think it's probably safe, the safest thing to do, so I'm gonna do it. It's always nice to upgrade sooner. Don't open the chest. Well, we could open the chest to get the Sapphire Key, which we do need eventually, and we could remove it here. That's 2 fights with it. I don't know if we're going to see a shop right after the chest on Act 3, so let's do this. Don't tempt me with Great Relics. And what's our curse? Decay. 2 damage at the end of your turn. Not fun, but not terrible. Okay, Wave of the Hand. Give it some weak. Get a Battle Hymn and enter Calm. Deceive Reality is good. Let's get some strength. We're gonna need to be able to kill that big one. So this is 9 to all. We could gain 4 block and add a good block card to our hand, or deal 10 to that. I think we want to keep the block. We could also use a miracle to do both. Okay, we could enter Wrath, and then we could deal... Alright, if we wish, we get 4 more strength, so then we're at 8 strength. Then we Wrath, so then we would be at 2 energy, and we could miracle to play all these. So, 8 strength brings this to 20 damage, Wrath brings it to 40. So it does not quite kill that. So take 2 of them to kill that. Oh, also this is not an attack card, this is a safety. We're being attacked for 22. So we could safety, defend, and then use 2 miracles to get a bunch of strength. Our deck would be full of dazes, thanks to this hex, but Smite is going to let us blast them pretty good. So we always do safety. We always defend, I think. And do we want to shuffle 2 more bad things? Okay, if we have 4 more strength, then we'll have 3 smites, each dealing 20 damage next turn. I think that's pretty good. If we draw any other good card, we're in good shape. Alright, so it's a little risky, but we can definitely kill that one. Okay, we're being attacked for a lot, but are we? So 17. And then we crush joints. Divinity Sands would certainly win the fight this turn. Okay, so these deal 40 each. So if we erupt... What's the least damage that kills this? It would be Eruption plus Talk to the Hand. No, just Eruption plus Smite. Well, yeah, because Talk to the Hand will deal 26 after Eruption. But we don't have any skills to make it vulnerable, so we want to make this vulnerable. Hold on, 18, and then 17 is going to be 25, so it would be 43. So that kills this, but then that's not vulnerable. But then these deal 40 each. Yep, that is more than plenty. I knew I had way more than I needed. I just needed to make sure I had the energy to deal it. We could take another wish. I think we have enough wish. I'd like to wish for less wishes. Wallop is a really good block card, especially with strength. Cut Through Fate is just a nice card. It's nice to have a one-cost attack that scries and draws a card. But I think we need a Wallop here. We don't have a lot of good ways to block, and that's a great way to block even if we're in Wrath. So if we Wave of the Hand, normally I would want to Vigilance here, but Deceive Reality into Defend applies a bunch of weak. We'll take 1 damage, but we get to keep the safety. And they're both weak for a long time. Alright, Wallop deals 18, so if we did Eruption Wallop, that would just not quite kill that, which is a shame, because that would block for a bunch. So if we're not doing that, Safety blocks mostly. We could just Safety and Wish, or we could Safety, Crush Joints, Smite. This is gonna... If this thing dies, it makes it vulnerable. Makes us vulnerable, so then that would go from 5 times 2 to 7 times 2. Safety blocks most of that. I mean, Wish Safety just keeps us completely safe. But we have got a lot of good attacks in this hand. That said, these enemies don't get any stronger, so if we can get 2 plated armors in play, we're very safe. So let's just fully block. And if we get the dexterity from fasting, we're very, very safe. Okay, we don't have any defensive cards. We can do a bunch of damage if we Indignation. We don't have the energy to Indignation and Fasting and player attacks, so this would do 10 to all, then another 48 to 1, then another 16 to 1. So that would be 54, 64 to this, so we couldn't kill the big one. And we could kill that one, but we would take more damage total. I think we just take our lumps. So 3 damage and another 7 damage. It does kind of hurt. Kind of hurts. Alright, this will very fully block, so I think we'd like to do that. 1 defend actually fully blocks here. Let's play a Smite just to break through its plated armor. I think once we want to turn all our energy into attacks, we'll be able to do that pretty effectively. Okay. Yikes. So Protect and Defend fully blocks. Follow-up is free. So Protect and Defend is one option. Wish definitely doesn't. We could... If we did Follow-up, then Smite, Smite, Smite. That's 48 plus 11. 59. That does not quite do it. If we did Talk to the Hand Follow-up, that would block for 2. So we'd be at 8, and then we could go to 28 block and take 3 and have a talk to the hand in play and deal a little more damage to it. Do we want to take 3 damage to get some powers? This is going to be this is a big attack it's doing. It's not going to do big attacks like this every turn. Okay. So this turn we can play Wave of the Hand and Talk to the Hand. This turn we can totally just kill it with Indignation, right? I mean, we've got a couple extra energy. And then these are each 32 damage. Yeah. Alright, so we fully block until we can deal way more than we need and kill it. Meditate is really nice with Worship. Third Eye is a nice front-loaded block card. I want to try Meditate, though. Meditate is almost always a really good card to have. Let's remove that curse. I like a Lesson Learned. We can just barely buy both, and we don't really care about any of the rest. Whew, this is a scary run with only 1 relic. Let's upgrade. So Talk to the Hand is a nice upgrade. Wallop is a nice upgrade. Meditate is, I think, the best upgrade. Best upgrade in this stack, anyway. Oh, man. Rough first turn. So we could block for 13. We could make that 18. Let's draw some cards. Doesn't help. I don't think we want to use this to block for 5. Alright, I guess we take 11. We could Meditate to get back a Consecrate and the Defend. But would I rather just have a Miracle? I don't know, being in Calm is good. This is such an unusual deck. I'm not used to playing like this, but clearly I keep saying that, so y'all have probably figured it out by now. Okay, so Vigilance plus Defend is 13, so then 19, so we could block pretty well. Let's draw some cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we want to draw the most cards, we gotta play this. We do Talk to the Hand, then Dex Potion on Defend, Defend. And that fully blocks. Now I've got to Talk to the Hand on it. Yeah, our deck is having some difficulties. Okay, this is a good turn to do big things. I definitely want to make it weak for a long time. That's 48 damage. You know what? I played that without even checking to see if we could leave Wrath next turn. So now we have to kill it. So with that in mind, if I Wallop Smite, that does a lot of its health, then I can have Smite follow up Flying Sleeves next turn. So that's lethal. Yeah, it's rough having to use a potion just against a regular snake plant. Okay, so this will kill. So we might as well get some gold. Tranquility is nice. Bowling Bash would help us kill one of the little ones right away. Do we just need Perseverance to just block big attacks? We don't have good ways to do that. I think we need a Bowling Bash, though. And we definitely need to heal. We're probably going to use that Ambrosia Potion this fight, but if we can get through the Act 2 boss with only one relic, we're in a good spot. Okay, this is good. So we battle him. It would be nice if we could Eruption, Consecrate, Meditate. It would be nice to retain Wave of the Hand as well, but retaining Consecrate would be pretty good next turn when we've got all these little buddies coming in. Okay, big important turn. Let's think about it. We could use Ambrosia. That would give us 3 energy. We could play our Wish and our Fasting and then kill these little ones and just take damage from that and have powers in play. I think that might be necessary here. But do we want to make everything vulnerable first? Okay, let's see. If we play this, entering Divinity will give us 3 energy. Leaving Calm will also give us 2 energy. So we have 9 energy. So these two are 5. If we did this, that's another 3. Then Crush Joints and a Smite. Sorry, 5. 7. Indignation does vulnerable, so 8. And then 9 for Crush Joints. Save the Smite and the Flying Sleeves. Okay, so this would deal with Strength. That goes to 9. With Ambrosia, that goes to 27. With Vulnerable, that goes to 40. So that kills both of those. Okay. So that means we don't need to use a Eruption on either of those. So we fast first. There's also the question of what do we wish for? Strength or Plated Armor? I think we wish for Plated Armor. Alright, it's time to face the music. So we are in... So they're all vulnerable. Now we are in Divinity. This will kill all of them. Could we just kill that this turn? Probably not, right? Hold on. If we gain 4 more strength, that's 8 strength. If we gain 4 more strength, that's tripled, and then multiplied by another 50%. So really, this is 36. Yikes. Okay. Flying Sleeves is normally 4 damage twice. It would go with 8 strength. It would be 12 damage twice. Vulnerable makes it 18 damage twice, and Divinity makes it 54 twice, which is 108. Okay. That's 1. Alternatively, wait. 63 plus 36 is... and 72 and 40 is not going to be 250. I don't think we get Plated Armor here. I think we're just trying to kill it. So, yep, let's get Strength. We're not going to be on Divinity next turn, but we have a bunch of Strength. I could have applied more Vulnerable, but this is fine. I think we can just kill it with some other stuff next turn. Alright, it is attacking for 18, so we do need to defend, unless we can kill it. I would love to kill it with Lesson Learned. If we had Bulling Bash last turn, we would have totally killed it. But we don't. We don't have any Wrath or Divinity left in our deck. So if we can fully block with 2 defends, and I think that's probably just good to do. All of these will stay in our hand, and it's still going to be vulnerable next turn. Wait, hold on. 30, 60. That's 18 twice, so 96. We could use the miracles to just kill it, couldn't we? We could have even killed it with Lesson Learned. Oh well, we fully block. So we don't get the upgrade, but that's okay. It's gonna make us weak, vulnerable, and frail. So then these will go from 20 down to less than that. I'm trying to decide if we can wish for gold here. So then it's at 29, and we've got a smite that deals, instead of 20, deals 15. And we got 2 of those. Yeah, no issue. Let's get some money. Would have been better to get an upgrade, but you know what? We are beating Act 2 with only 1 relic. And it's not even attacking. Alright, this is a little brave. But I'm going to go for it. We could draw a Lesson Learned next turn. It's not even attacking. So let's just get it as low on health as we can. So it's at... Right now it's at 44, so if we could deal 43 damage, that would be ideal. So this is 30, and that's 18, so that's 48 damage. But we could deal 15 plus 18 is 33, and then 9 damage. I think that's 43 damage. No, it's not. But it's pretty close. Alright, so if we're lucky, we'll draw a Lesson Learned this turn, but no matter what, we are going to kill it. Hey! Free upgrade after all. And we upgraded Talk to the Hand, which we really like. Brilliance could be pretty good. Scrawl is a bunch of card draw. I'm still not sure on whether fasting has been good for our deck or not, but the strength is really nice. So Scrawl is a zillion card draw. And we love card draw in this game, but also we don't have a lot of energy. We're not playing all the cards in our hand. Brilliance is just a good front-loaded attack, and it gets better with Worship. So if we enter Divinity, this is up to 22 damage, then 66. Which is pretty good, right? We might want Judgment just to deal with small enemies quickly. Oh, I don't know. This is a tough one. Okay. Okay. We do have a Meditate, so we could retain one of these. If we upgrade Scrawl, it's really good, because it's just draw a bunch of cards for free. I could see us wishing we didn't have Brilliance. I can't see us wishing we didn't have Scrawl. We say no to Temptation. And we try and figure out how in the heck-a-doodle we are going to beat this act. So we gotta beat the Super Elite. So we gotta fight an Elite to get to it. So we gotta start at either this node or this node. And do we want a zillion hallway fights? Or do we want a bunch of question marks? The question marks are really good, but the hallway fights let us upgrade cards with Lesson Learned and get potions. But they also let us die, because that 4th one is going to be a hard hallway fight. But then there's shot. Yikes. So we only get 1 campfire to actually use, because one of them we have to recall to get the red key. So this campfire, we're probably going to have to heal, or I don't know if we get an upgrade this one, but I would rather use an upgrade to heal than and get to play Lesson Learned more times. Okay, we just gain some plated armor, make it weak for 2 turns. Oh, we need to kill this enemy. Okay, so we're gonna enter Calm, then enter Wrath to leave Calm and get energy, then meditate to enter calm again. What 2 cards do we want back? If we take Vigilance and Indignation, we can do it again. We would like to get Battle Hymn in play, but it's too late. How are we going to kill this thing? It has 93 health. How do we do 93 damage without smites? I think we need it. We have an inner piece in our draw pile. We have a Deus Axe, which is good. Yikes. Because this thing gains strength every turn, so we can't just set up good block and wait. I think we need to kill it. We have an Eruption in our draw pile. Let's take Battle Hymn and Defense for this turn. Nine, then 28 is not going to do it. Unfortunately, that's our only way to enter Wrath for the rest of the deck. We are going to make it weak again. We just have to deal 79 damage, and it gains 3 strength every turn. Alright. This blocks for 5, or we could save it, but I think we're hoping to kill it soon. I'm going to block 5. Spend 1 energy to block 5 damage instead of saving it to block 12. Maybe that's naive. Okay, we got a wallet. So that blocks for 13. That's good. We got to talk to the hand. Okay, we're in business. Are there any cards we want to draw here? Not really. Consecrate, good. So this would block for a bunch. You know what? I don't know what. So we could just deal 18 and 13, so 31, and block, and that's good enough. Yep, that's good enough. We'll get another smite for free next turn, and we have made it through this fight, only taking 9 damage. Alright, this is a scary one. We can totally wish here, so that's what I wish to do. Is there any chance we can play Lesson Learned this fight? How long do we have to block to do that? That's just not reasonable, right? We just can't block that long against this enemy. If we had drawn Lesson Learned this turn, we could have done it, but we didn't. Empty Fist is nice. I might take a Prostrate just to enter Divinity. We might have to enter Divinity to win. I do like an Empty Fist, though. It lets us leave Calm, leave Wrath. This is good with a bunch of Dexterity. And I'm trying new cards. Alright, this is a good one. This is a fight where we can hopefully kill these 2 early. We could also just Eruption into Lesson Learned on that one. And then we take less damage overall. So then we take 18 from that, but right now we're taking 21. We could also take 13. Sorry, we're taking 22. So we could just play this and take 14. But if we do this, we take 18, but it's dead. Let's get a colorless potion. Give me some cards. Alright, Protect is good. If we just play Protect this turn, that does help. I don't know what to do with this deck. This is tricky without any relics. Watcher is one of the more complicated characters. Defect can be complicated too, and it's tricky. Maybe on my own on my previous copy of the game, I did this achievement with Ironclad or Silent or somebody like that. I didn't do it with one of these. I got no extra powers, just what I get in my deck. Alright. If I protect this turn, I take 6. Then I could just play Battle Hymn and Inner Peace, or I could just play Fasting. What do I want next turn? Probably Wish. I don't have any way to kill these things except attacks. But Wallop, okay, I can get a bunch of strength, I can enter Divinity, and then I can Wallop so that I block for more than they do to me. So this turn I'm going... I don't think I Battle Hymn this fight, actually. Because it's just going to fill up my hand with stuff I can't use, or do I have to Battle Hymn so I can kill them quickly? Let's put a Lesson Learned on top. I'm going to try and kill that thing next turn if I get lucky. Okay. So I protect, and I fast, and then I need... So that does now 14 with my strength. So then if I draw Bowling Bash, it definitely upgrades, Crush Joint, Strike. So these are all 10. So 14 plus 10 does not do it. I think this is my best option. That was not my favorite color potion to get, but it's what we have. Okay, this is a good turn to... Yikes, Consecrate is going to deal 10 damage to us. If we defend, Consecrate, and that does not kill it. And I really want to kill it with Lesson Learned, so I think we just got to take 10 damage. I'm not too worried about ending my turn in Wrath against these, because they don't attack for that much. Yikes. 10 health for an upgrade. Feels kind of bad, but we also just need to kill them. Alright. I'm going to attack for 18. Or we could take 6 damage and kill it. Well, this would be 6 twice, so 12. But we can block for 9 of it. Alright, 3 more damage. Do I want to take 8 damage to play another attack? No. We have a Wallop in there. Wallop is our savior. So that blocks for 26, but we take 10. But we can make it weak. Okay, so we have fully blocked. We could just kill it. Is there any good reason not to just kill it? Getting money from Wish, but we have hundreds of gold, and our next shop is win. Unless it's that question mark, it's not for a long time. Let's get out of this fight. Yikes! Scary fight. We got a potion. We got a front-loaded block, which we super need. Okay, so this turn is painful. Are there any cards that are bad to play if I just distilled Chaos? The only one that's really bad is Meditate, because it ends your turn. But, hold on, if I protect and defend, that's 21 block. And with weak, that's 12, so that's 24, and then, yikes, a lot of damage to take. Let's Wave of the Hand. Okay, we get a little vulnerable, we get a little block. I'm fine with that. So we're taking 24, 32, so we could block for 5. Or we could get Wave of the Hand and Prostrate back. I think that's better. These things will gain strength eventually, but not that fast. I think this is better than blocking for 5. Actually, I didn't need Wave of the Hand. They're weak for 4. I don't know why I thought they were weak for 2. This card was a mistake. We got a Bowling Bash, so that's 21 to 1. Or 30 to that one. Okay. Wallop is gonna do a bunch of damage and block. And then that's 30. And we got a bunch of stuff, so let's just make them all weak forever. That makes sense. These retain, so there's no need to play them right now. They're weak for plenty, so there's no need to Miracle Defend. Oh, how are we going to get through these two elite fights? Okay. We can Eruption, so we could go into Wrath, make them vulnerable, and then leave Wrath. Or we could go into Wrath, go into Calm, then go into Wrath, but then we end our turn in Wrath. So that seems bad. But if we can kill this one... We have a bunch of energy, and we have a bunch of block. Okay. I think we do this. Then... Why didn't I make it vulnerable? I'm a big fool. It would be dead if I hadn't... I was like, you know what, let's just go for it. But I take 3 damage, because I just went for it. Give me a lesson learned. Thank you. So that kills that. Then we can wish for what? Or we can just fasting. So we could wish to get 4 strength. Or we could fast and get 4 strength. We do that. 4 strength but less energy. I don't think we're trying to block much longer against this thing. I think we need to kill it. So let's just get 4 strength and all the energy to spend it. We do not have a battle for him, but it's gaining strength, and now it's just a single jaw worm. That's an Act 1 fight. Alright. Give me a prostrate? Hey, we got a prostrate. And we are divine. Boop. Deceive Reality is good. Deceive Reality is better than Protect everywhere except when playing multiple cards is bad. I think it's fine against the heart. It's still better. And we're not fighting Time Eater. So let's... Yikes, I hate to just keep taking defense and not have any offense, but I just think we're gonna die if we don't. Okay, this is fine. These enemies aren't that bad. That said, yow, this turn is pretty bad. Yikes. These enemies aren't that bad, but also they might just kill us. Okay. Well, we're not killing them, and we're not blocking very well. So that's 26, 36. Alright, let's block for everything we got. Okay, one of them is attacking. I can handle that. So we got a Talk to the Hand and a Bowling Bash. And a Wave of the Hand. So if we did... So that's 21. So I think we're killing one of them. But I think we can make them weak. If I could kill that one, that would be awesome. So 21 plus 7 is 28. 40. 52. That's 5 energy. But we have a Miracle, and we block for plenty. So. Done. Done. Bunch of weak. Bunch of weak. And bunch of weak. So there's 2 of them. I don't know if we can kill the others in before that one regrows, but at least it gives us a little time. Okay, so we make them, if we make them vulnerable, and we're in Wrath, so 9, can we kill this one is my question. We have a Meditate and an Inner Peace, so we can probably leave Wrath like next turn. So 9, then vulnerable, so that's 36. And then that's another 14 to 21. So we can kill that one. I think that's worth doing. So that'll kill that. So we can do this here. Then kill that. Or we could kill this one, actually, because this one's going to be blocked next turn. And this leaves us fully blocked. So that way, we have two of them. This one's vulnerable and it doesn't have any block. Alright, we would like to kill that one, which should be pretty doable. This one is coming back next turn. We could end the fight this turn, but we could also meditate and get back our lesson learned. So we're not going to play all these attacks unless we want to end the fight. I would love to lesson learned, but what are the odds that we just die for doing that? If we meditated, what would we get back? Would we even get back lesson learned? I just think it's not worth the risk. I want to upgrade, but we're in trouble. None of these. Foresight is good, maybe. Okay, so we can't get relics. We could get a bunch of money, but what are we going to spend it on? We could upgrade all our cards, but then we're stuck at 13 health forever. We have to pick one of them. I guess we could fight a boss and turn down the relic. Normality is pretty bad, but we're not playing a lot of cards per turn anyway. But then we can't remove other stuff. I think we just have to fight a boss and skip the relic, which sucks, but what are you gonna do? Alright, this is a fight we can probably handle. Feels good. So now we split it, and then we get back our vigilance and I guess just defend. We just need to block through the next couple turns. Okay, we can gain some strength. I mean, if we gain plated armor, we're really safe, right? Its biggest attack is like 20, and we can block 20. So with that in mind, we'll just do that. So our goal is to kill this with lesson learned for sure. If we gain 8 more plated armor, I don't think it can really do anything to us for the rest of the fight. So then we'll just play some more powers. Gain strength and dexterity, get some scry, and we are fully blocked. I would like a wave of the hand, and I don't care about a flying sleeves. I don't really want to split it this turn. I do want to make it vulnerable, and I do want to get some of these smites out of my hand. That will not quite take it to next phase. Nah. Do we want to split, or do we want to split next turn? Let's just split. We'll get it low on health and then figure out how to play our big thing. So look, we definitely want their warship. Take an evaluate, I guess. So we're just going to retain this, hold on to that. We are more than fully blocked, and if we attack, it deals 3 damage to us and also blocks for 3. So we can just do this, get these out of our hand. Cool. Vulnerable is good. We could use a little more weak, maybe. And follow-up is free, so sure. Follow-up, and another strike, I guess. Fully blocked, and now we're just stalling until we draw a lesson learned. These aren't lesson learned, and if we draw a lesson learned, we can definitely kill. We don't have any more wish left, because we use them all for plated armor, so let's just draw lesson learned. That's not lesson learned. That kills it, so that's no good. Can't even see how much energy we have. If I worship and then play cards and then just draw cards, it'll be in there. So now we draw it, and we play it. Upgrade a strike. Awesome, so glad we did a fight. Almost took a relic, can't take that. Flurry of Blows. Flurry of Blows is good. I like Flurry of Blows. Okay, how do we beat this enemy? If it doesn't do anything on turn 1, that's a start. We just need to figure out how to deal 500 damage, and the answer, I think, is Divinity and Strength. But plated armor is also helpful, but it starts attacking for like 50 a turn, and we cannot block that, even with plated armor. Can we with Dexterity? So do I take 8 damage this turn to get extra strength? No, this is going to help us through the next few turns. Alright, and turns like this, we have things to do. I think we definitely want to go into Wrath and just deal like 100 or so damage. We can deal 1, so that's 3 energy, that's 0, so then we could do a 4th energy on a smite, or a foresight is probably better. Well, do we want to play foresight last? I think we want to play foresight last. Okay, so not quite 100 damage, but could have been 100 damage. We just decided foresight instead. Block is good, but would we rather draw something else? Being attacked for 26. We're blocked for 8 already, and that blocks for a few more. Don't think we have the energy for a wish. Ooh, Flurry of Blows, that's nice. And we got a Vigilance. Alright. Let's just play attacks. So that's 35. We probably do want a Vigilance first. Well, no, we're blocked for 17. If we play 2 more, we're blocked for another 6, so 23. Do I take 3 damage to deal another, like, 80 to this? Am I okay ending my turn in Wrath when I have 2 Calm cards? I think we just gotta rush this thing down. So we take 3 damage, and we try to live. Okay, now is the big attack. None of these leave Calm or kill it. Deceive Reality might be good enough to have one of, but we need to enter Calm. Okay, I messed up, so we did not get any of these. Do I just die? Almost certainly yes. And that's a lot of block. It's a lot of block, but unfortunately it is not quite enough block. Alright, well that is the end of this attempt at this achievement. I'll try it again with another character, but I think next time I'll just do a regular Watcher run. Ought to be a good time, but we don't have any relics that are going to save us here. This is a tough challenge. Maybe I should have done a... Maybe I shouldn't have tried to do a wild new kind of deck. Or cards I don't usually play. But hey, some interesting relics. Akabeko, your first attack each combat does 8 additional damage. Whenever you play an attack, gain 1 temporary dexterity, and whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. So this is okay. It's good early on, and it can be good if you have multi-hit attacks. This can be pretty good. It's Watcher exclusive, as you can see by the purple outline. And it can be a nice way to block a lot if you can play a lot of attacks. This is garbage. It's just not any good. Like, if you get this on floor 1 as your very first thing, and you take your deck from 10 cards to like 40 cards, this relic gives you 270 gold over the course of the entire game. For reference, there is a relic called Old Coin that gives you 300 gold immediately. That's how bad Ceramic Fish is. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I really want to hop back on and play another one. Try again. I kind of want to try the same challenge again with the Watcher. But I got other things to do, and it's been a long enough video already. So, without further ado, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.